Hello, everyone. Our world is full of mystery. Everywhere mystery always surprised us. So today I'll discuss about the Mary Celeste. What is the Mary Celeste? So my name is Anna Watson, you're watching my universe. Today's topic is the Mary Celeste. Before I start, I want to say that please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So let's go. Mary Celeste was an American merchant brigantine discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean off the Azores Islands on December 4, 1872. The Canadian brigantine De Gracia found her in a disheveled but seaworthy condition under partial sail and with her lifeboat missing. The last entry in her log was dated 10 days earlier. She had left New York City for Genoa on November 7 and was still amply provisioned when found. Her cargo of denatured alcohol was intact, and the captain's and crew's personal belongings were undisturbed. None of those who had been on board were ever heard from again. Mary Celeste was built in Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia, and launched under British registration as Amazon in 1861. She was transferred to American ownership and registration in 1868, when she acquired her new name. Thereafter she sailed uneventfully until her 1872 voyage. At the salvage hearings in Gibraltar following her recovery, the court's officers considered various possibilities of foul play, including mutiny by Mary Celeste's crew, piracy by the De Gracia crew or others, and conspiracy to carry out insurance or salvage fraud. No convincing evidence supported these theories, but unresolved suspicions led to a relatively low salvage award. The inconclusive nature of the hearings fostered continued speculation as to the nature of the mystery, and the story has repeatedly been complicated by false detail and fantasy. Hypotheses that have been advanced include the effects on the crew of alcohol fumes rising from the cargo, submarine earthquakes, waterspouts, attack by a giant squid, and paranormal intervention. After the Gibraltar hearings, Mary Celeste continued in service under new owners. In 1885, her captain deliberately wrecked her off the coast of Haiti as part of an attempted insurance fraud. The story of her 1872 abandonment has been recounted and dramatized many times in documentaries, novels, plays, and films, and the name of the ship has become a byword for unexplained desertion. The keel of the future Mary Celeste was laid in late 1860 at the shipyard of Joshua Dewis in the village of Spencer's Island, on the shores of the Bay of Fundy in Nova Scotia. The ship was constructed of locally felled timber, with 2 masts, and was rigged as a brigantine. She was carvel-built, with the hull planking flush rather than overlapping. She was launched on May 18, 1861, given the name Amazon, and registered at nearby Passburn on June 10, 1861. Her registration documents described her as 99.3 feet in length, 25.5 feet broad, with a depth of 11.7 feet and of 198.42 gross tonnage. She was owned by a local consortium of 9 people, headed by Dewis. Among the co-owners was Robert McClellan, the ship's first captain. For her maiden voyage in June 1861, Amazon sailed to 5 islands to take on a cargo of timber for passage across the Atlantic to London. After supervising the ship's loading, Captain McClellan fell ill, his condition worsened, and Amazon returned to Spencer's Island where McClellan died on June 19. John Nathan Parker took over as captain, and resumed the voyage to London, in the course of which Amazon encountered further misadventures. She collided with fishing equipment in the Narrows off Eastport, Maine, and after leaving London ran into and sank a brig in the English Channel. Parker remained in command for 2 years, during which Amazon worked mainly in the West Indies trade. She crossed the Atlantic to France in November 1861, and in Marseille was the subject of a painting, possibly by Honoré Pellegrin, a well-known maritime artist of the Marseille school. In 1863 Parker was succeeded by William Thompson, who remained in command until 1867. These were quiet years. Amazon's mate later recalled that, "We went to the West Indies, England and the Mediterranean, what we call the foreign trade. not a thing unusual happened. In October 1867, at Cape Breton Island, Amazon was driven ashore in a storm, and was so badly damaged that her owners abandoned her as a wreck. On October 15, she was acquired as a derelict by Alexander McBean, of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. New owners, new name. Within a month, McBean sold the wreck to a local businessman, who in November 1868, sold it to Richard W. Haynes, an American mariner from New York. Haynes paid $1,750 for the wreck, and then spent $8,825 restoring it. He made himself her captain, and in December 1868 registered her with the Collector of Customs in New York as an American vessel, under a new name, Mary Celeste. In October 1869, the ship was seized by Haynes's creditors, and sold to a New York consortium headed by James H. Winchester. During the next 3 years, the composition of this consortium changed several times, although Winchester retained at least a half share throughout. There is no record of Mary Celeste's trading activities during this period. Early in 1872, the ship underwent a major refit, costing $10,000, which enlarged her considerably. Her length was increased to 103 feet, her breadth to 25.7 feet and her depth to 16.2 feet. Among the structural changes, a second deck was added. An inspector's report refers to extensions to the poop deck, new transoms and the replacement of many timbers. The work increased the ship's tonnage to 282.28. On October 29, 1872, the consortium was made up of Winchester with 6/12 and 2 minor investors with 1/12 apiece, with the remaining 4/12 held by the ship's new captain, Benjamin Spooner Briggs. So this is the story of Mary Celeste. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon and comment me how it is and which topic video you want to get new videos. If you like this video, then give a like to the video. Never forget to subscribe my channel because it's treasure of knowledge. Thank you.